I hope this camera is getting my whole face or head, because it's kind of perched down, so I can't tell if the lens is getting everything or if you're just getting like my lower torso. But anyway, hi guys, what's going on? So I'm sorry it's been way too long since I've done my last vlog, and I really do apologize for that. I've been in the process of the slowest freaking bedroom makeover of, I think, the world. I should be getting a Guinness World Record plaque for it. It's just been taking a very long time, but it's almost done. I've been saying that every single vlog, but just gotta do some border trim and we're good. Right now, I am just about to get onto the highway. Make sure it's all clear. Another lane change. Because I have a driving exam today, which I am not really that nervous for actually, but you know, I'm just going out on the road and tooling around and practicing in preparation for it, so hopefully all goes well. I can't say I'm too confident because I'm kind of crazy. I have a bit of a conspiracy theory with driving exams. I'm convinced that they fail everyone on the first attempt so that the government can make more money. And I'm being completely serious too, so. Okay, cyclists and families going really slow. Alright, here we go, just going onto the highway. But anyway, I have a bit of a conspiracy theory with driving tests because the government of Canada is really, you guys are gonna think I'm totally crazy after this, but the government of Canada is like insanely bankrupt. Like, you know, I think they're like $1 billion in debt or something like that. You have to ask my brother for the specifics, but one of the many ways they make money is off of driving exam students like myself. And to take the test isn't cheap. It costs 86 bucks, which, and last year when my brother did it, it costed only 72 bucks. So, yeah, it's not a cheap thing. So, and when you go in to take your exam, when you go to the receptionist and are like, yeah, I'm here to take my, you know, whatever. They say, okay, how many times have you taken, you know, how many times have you attempted this exam? So I don't know why else they would ask you that unless they purposely know it's your first time and they can easily fail you for something simple or trivial so that they can get you to come back and pay another 86 bucks to take it again. So that's just my little personal conspiracy, but we'll see if that's true today. If I pass on the first attempt, then I'll put my foot in my mouth. But basically how the driving levels work here in Ontario, Canada is there's the G1, there's the G1, G2, and G. The G1 is basically like the learner's permit. Like you can drive as long as you have an adult with you who has a full license. So I'm done that already. Then there's the G2, which is what I currently have. The difference between the G2 and the G is really very minimal. It's really only one thing. It's like there's some rule about not going out at night with more than 4 people in the car or something. The G is basically you can go anywhere without an adult. Highways too, by yourself. You can go anywhere by yourself without an adult. And then the G is pretty much the exact same thing, but I think they want to test the fact that you can drive on the highways, which is why they do that, but it seems like a pretty expensive test just to test the highways, so whatever. So today that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get my G, go from G2 to G. After G, you're done with driving tests, like you're just finished, like you just renew it every 4 years, but G2, mine expires next year, so if it expires I have to start back at G1, so hopefully I get it today so that I don't have to do that. So yeah, right now my test is in actually an hour exactly. It's at 2:25, it's 1:25 right now. So I'm just going on the highway, just getting some practice in. I'm gonna get off on one of the, oh wow, I've driven a lot further than I thought. Oops. I meant to get off like 2 exits ago. Oh well, you guys took my life for a second. But yeah, I'm gonna turn around and, let's see. Don't you hate people that just like speed up just to cut you off? I swear, people on the road. But I'm gonna get off and go around residential areas and, practice the dreaded parallel park, which I am just doing for this test, and then I'm abandoning it for life because that thing is terrifying. and then I practice, you know, parking along the curb and stuff. So yeah, hopefully it all goes well. Next time I see you, I should be at the test center waiting for my instructor to get there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this little set. Oh yeah, how did I almost forget to tell you? I'm really excited for the end of the month because we are going to Disney World, and I am so pumped about that. All 5 of us in my family. We're going for my brother's birthday. It's his 23rd birthday, and he loves Disney, so we're going to Disney World on the 27th of April and staying until May 3rd. And we're staying at the Grand Floridian, if any of you know where that is who have been to Disney World. So I'm really excited for it. It's, oh shit, there's a bit, sorry. But we're staying at the Grand Floridian, and I'm just so excited for it. We watched a couple of Disney movies the other day. We watched Frozen again, because when I saw it in theaters, it was hard to watch the movie because every single child in the theater was screaming "Let It Go" at the top of their lungs, so it was kind of hard to focus on the movie. So we watched it again at home, and it's actually a really good Disney movie. I really like it. So we watched that. I want to watch Beauty and the Beast before we go. My brother Eric wants to watch Aladdin. So, oh, kind of thought that would happen. There we go. Anyway, my brother Eric wants to watch Aladdin, so we're gonna, you know, download a few Disney movies, or buy some Disney movies, I should say, and yeah, get in the spirit. So I'm really excited to go. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna get to go on Space Mountain again, which I love. It's one of my favorite rides ever. And of course I'm gonna be vlogging when we go down there. There's no question about that. So, yeah, I'm really excited about that. I've said that probably 5 times already, but who wouldn't be excited going to Disney? So anyway, that's about all I have to update you on. I'm gonna get back to practicing for this test. Sorry for chewing gum this whole time, by the way. It's just whenever I'm kind of nervous or anxious, I just chew gum and it makes everything better. So hopefully it hasn't been too much of a distraction. Yeah, so I will see you guys at the testing exam center. I forgot to add that the one thing I'm really not looking forward to on this test is the highway driving, even more so than the parallel park, because, not because I'm not, you know, I'm worried about driving on the highway, but because during the entire duration of the test you have to drive exactly the speed limit, like not too fast, not too slow. So that means I'm gonna have to go pretty much exactly 100 kilometers an hour, which is the speed limit of the QEW here in Ontario. And the average on the highway is 115, like, you know, people always go 15 over. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. People get pretty aggressive on the highway, so I'm expecting lots of dramatic overtaking, people giving me the finger, maybe honking. So that's not going to be too much fun. It's going to be kind of anxiety inducing, but gotta do what you gotta do. They can care when I'm done my exam, so, or I can care when I'm done my exam, so I'm not looking forward to that, but gotta do it. Alright, so I am here, I'm checked in, and this is the worst part of it all is after you check in, they send you to wait in a spot, and they just leave you waiting for like literally 10-15 minutes. My brother was waiting for 20 minutes when he had to take his. I don't know what takes him so long, but yeah, just waiting for the examiner to come out now and come, you know, join me in the car so we can begin the test. Just practice a bit of parallel parking, and it was alright. I think I can pull it off for the test, so anyways, hopefully it goes well. I'm just gonna sit here and let my nerves boil down even more. I think that's why they do it. It's probably intentional so that they can, you know, psych you out and have as much margin for error so they can get more money. I gotta stop with my conspiracy, don't I? So anyway, I'm gonna shut the vlog off, gotta get ready to concentrate and go, and next time I see you, I'll update you with how the test went, so crossing my fingers. Well, I'm putting my foot in my mouth, ladies and gentlemen, because I freaking passed, and I am thrilled. I don't know how much of that I can show, if it's like private information or not, but it says right here, G class, so woo! I do not have to take any more exams, driving exams ever, unless I do something horrible, but regardless, I don't have to do any more driving exams for the rest of my life until robot cars take over and I don't have to drive anymore. But until that day, I can now drive without having to worry about any more tests. So finally, and now my insurance rates can go down even more, so that's good. So the test went very well. It was a lot easier than I thought. I had a male examiner Andy was very nice. He cracked jokes the whole time throughout the the test, and thankfully there was no parallel park, so I was thrilled about that. I think there weren't any cars to do it with because it's kind of 50-50 if you'll find 2 cars to do a parallel park with. So instead he had me back into a space. So he said the only issues I had was that I merged onto the highway really slowly, like a lot slower than I should be. So he just said to speed up when I do that, and I missed a couple of blind spots, but that's pretty much it. So I passed, and now my license will hopefully be waiting in the mailbox when I get back from Disney World. I'm just thrilled. That's a whole lot of weight off my shoulders that I don't have to worry about anymore. Because every time I drove around on my own, I'd be like, you know, it's nice to drive alone, but I still gotta do the G, and it would always be weighing on my mind, but now I can just relax, so yes, now time to go home, a completely licensed driver. Woo! Okay, so I've done all the rounds. I've called my mom and my dad to tell them I passed, posted it on Facebook, and I'm expecting the obligatory, I gotta stay off the roads now. I hate when people post that. Without fail, anytime anyone on my news feed on Facebook posts that they've passed their driving exam, every single time someone comments, I gotta stay off the roads, it's just, it's overkill. But anyway, I figured I would show you guys the stairs. We got our, yeah, I don't think I said, but we got our stairs redone. And before they were just carpet, like you can already probably hear the echo, but before they were just carpet, like really ugly carpet. My dad hated that carpet from the day it was put in, so he really wanted wooden stairs put in, so this is what they look like. I really like them. This is gonna be, we're gonna do something with that because the wallpaper ripped off, but I think they look really nice. And they're surprisingly silent too, because usually wooden stairs are like creaking all over the place, but they must have like hammered them into the floor or something. So nice little stairwell. And we've got the landing done. And while I'm up here, I may as well show you my room, show you what it's like. Alright, it's not done yet, but this is my room. So this is the nice blue color that I've got. I hope it's showing up well on camera. This spot has a little bit of a primer on it because there was a bit of shine through. I forget what it's flashing. It's when the paint kind of shines a little bit, and I wanted to redo that because this is where I'm planning on putting my little YouTube studio. I want the least amount of flaws as possible when I get to record videos, so we're gonna redo that. We still gotta do the border and the trim, but it's pretty much almost done and I cannot wait. So probably mid-May is when I'm gonna be able to upload my first video, because I'm not gonna do anything until we go to Disney, and then when we get back I'm gonna upload the vlogs. But yeah, so mid-May I'm looking to hopefully be done and ready to film my weekly videos, and it's been a long time coming, so I'm excited. I think now though I'm gonna go for a walk because it is a freaking gorgeous day out right now. Let me just show you, if I can open the door. You know, the sun is shining, it's nice blue skies everywhere. It's about 15 degrees Celsius I'd say out right now, so it's really nice. I'm able to just wear a nice thin shirt. And there's life going on, which is nice, and all kinds of cat crap everywhere since all the snow's melted, but it's beautiful, so I think I'm gonna go for a walk to savor it while the day is still here. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to give you guys today. Tonight we're gonna go out for dinner. My mom wants me to pick a place to go because I get to celebrate since I passed my driving exam. I'm kind of hoping they'll buy me another tub of whey protein in celebration because I'm really low on that, but I'm not gonna push that. But anyway, yeah, so that's the entire day. So hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and if any of you need to do your driving test soon, I wish you luck. It was a fairly simple test. I was surprised. It was a lot easier than I thought it would be, but I'm just glad to be done now. I don't have to worry about that anymore. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, leave a comment, and subscribe, of course. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, we're in a cafe for lunch, but it's not a regular cafe. It's a cat cafe. One cat. Two cats over there.